Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing today? I'm going to make this quick video. It's going to be somewhat quick because I'm going to break down some videos as well by these politicians like Kamala Harris, and they trying to get people to celebrate a holiday that they never celebrated. But let's get to it. I'm gonna read an article on Kwanzaa and why is it fake holiday, and I don't even celebrate it. I'm from Jersey. We learned our quote unquote history a long time ago. When we was real little, we learned not just black hits, we learned everyone's history. This is how you understand history. This is how you don't repeat history, because you teach your children real, actual history on your own. You don't ask your enemy or to teach your children your own history, like an area where I live, and then wonder why they're not teaching you real history. It's on you. As an adult. Your children is your priority, not no one else's. But let's not get into that. We're gonna go into this article that I'm gonna share with you, and I'm gonna read a little bit of it. So let's go into it, and then we're gonna get to the videos. Yes, indeed. Okay, here we go. Spinning from December the 26th to the 1st of January is Kwanzaa, the invented African American holiday celebrated solely by white liberals and clueless public school teachers, overblown by leftists claiming the holiday was in immense culture significance. A survey a survey by the National Retail Foundation discovered only 1.6% of Americans celebrate Kwanzaa. Again, survey by the National Retail Foundation discovered only 1.6% of Americans celebrate Kwanzaa. Even the fake woke wannabe pro blacks don't celebrate this thing. The holiday, the quote unquote holiday was created in 1966 by Ron Corrigo, who renamed himself Mulina. I might be saying it, pronouncing his name horrible. I'm sorry about that. The founder of United Slave, a violent rival organization to the Black Panthers. Don't have nothing to do with Black Panthers, but they was trying to be the Black Panthers because I think they were co-ops by the FBI to create like they was a brother in to the Black Panthers. All right. Um, okay, here we go. Created the holiday for Black Americans and developed the name Kwanzaa from a Swahili phrase, Mutana da Wai Kwanzaa, meaning first fruit of the harvest. That's about the extent of the deep African roots the official Kwanzaa website claims. The history of the holiday and Karinga was has been seamlessly suppressed by leftists who found the fast inconvenience since few known its origins. The current definition of the celebrations are usually nonsensical and made by much like the holiday itself. All right, here we go. The Guardian uh, asserts Kwanzaa is simply an opportunity for Black people to celebrate themselves and their history rather than indulge in the customary transitions of a white Christmas. The Los Angeles Times says it is a way to honor African heritage and bring Black families and communities together. I still haven't saw that, and I was in the most segregated black one of the most segregated black cities in America, and I never saw that there. We seen Kwanzaa, we seen it, but it wasn't. as they say it was at all. You know, again, I was born and raised in one of the most segregated black cities in America, and that's Newark, New Jersey. Okay, front page magazines. Paul Moonshine writes that the history of the founder of Kwanzaa has disappeared into an overwhelming time warp. Indeed, CNN informed readers that Kwanzaa's Kwanzaa's violent racist founder was a black nationalist and professor of Pan African studies at California State University at Long Beach, a very super liberal, neo-liberal, elitist area, and that's California, the state of California. Pan Africanists, one thing I talk about Tariq Nasheed, and a lot of things I don't agree with him about, but I do agree with him about a lot of these other, not all, but a lot of these non FBA people. We don't really have a straight origin with them, especially the ones that's actually in America. They believe that they are different than we are. So when we say Pan African, that means it's a nation we all together. Maybe the ones that wasn't chosen to be in America, but a lot of the ones that was chosen to be in America, they they try to be as they try to tell the the how can I say, they try to tell the government how they are non-black Americans. They're different. Their cultures are different. They don't have nothing to do with us. So this Pan Africanness, I never actually understood it at all. You know what I'm saying? And as I get more and more information, I I I get why I didn't understand it, because we don't have um, no situation where these people respect this at all. Anyway, but that's okay. So okay, the black nationalist criminal and his misogyny past. Kwanzaa, the African feast, really has nothing to do with Africa and everything to do with California in the 1960s. Absolutely. Absolutely. Writes Moshan. He contends it was made up to divide Americans, not unite them. I don't agree with that. It was made up to try. I think it was made up to try to cooperate, trying to give Black Americans something that they can take on their own. See, the problem in liberals and a lot of conservatives, they want Black folks to give everything away, and we did for the last 60, 70 years, and I think that's the biggest problem that we have nothing of our own. Now you go every day and you see Black men and Black women, Black American men and Black American women doing their very best to not be a part of the empowerment and growth within our own community. I see it every day, especially where I live. All right. Okay, let's read this last one. Moonshine explains that the paramilitary organizations Carr again ran in Los Angeles in the late 1960s was involved in murder and torture. In 1967, Corrigan was accused of having his thugs beat up a student who asked him an impertinent question at a college formal. In 1969, United Slaves got involved in a struggle with the Black Panthers for control of the Black Study program at UCLA. All involved carried guns on campus. The U.S. guys were quicker on the draw. They killed two in the Panthers in a shout out at the student center. Okay, so this is what I want to say about this part. That guy, Corrigan, I hope I pronounced his name right. He is the biggest reason why that when you pro blacks that really respect and put Black Panthers on a pedestal, you have to understand that the Black Panthers wasn't with this guy. They wasn't with this guy. They actually was rivals. I think they was his rival organization and the Panthers, and Corrigan was working for the government allegedly, and the Panthers was fighting him and his organization because they was giving a bad name to us Black Americans, a huge name, a bad, very bad name, because they was working with the socialists, Marxists, and communist agenda groups, such as people like LeBron James, Colin Kaepernick, and just about 80 to 95. I'm gonna say 95% of Black celebrities. They was in the pockets of the government, in the pockets of all these agendas, all these Marxist agendas. All right. So let me show you guys a video of Kamala Harris and the Chicago mayor Lori Lightfoot cringy video about Kwanzaa. Let's go at it. Let me share that with you guys. Here we go. Let's go with Kamala Harris first, because to her, this was last year. Kamala Harris. Lady look demented to me. I don't care nobody say. Hold on one second.
Happy holidays, everyone. I wanted to take a moment to send my warmest wishes to everyone celebrating Kwanzaa. Like so many other holidays, we will be celebrating Kwanzaa a little differently this season in our home. We'll be doing it over Zoom. You know, my sister and I, we grew up celebrating Kwanzaa. Every year, our family and our extended family would gather around across multiple generations. And we tell stories. The kids would sit on the carpet and the elders would sit in chairs, and we would light the candles. And of course, afterwards, have a beautiful meal. And of course, there was always the discussion of the 7 principles. And my favorite, I have to tell you, was always the one about self-determination, Kujichagulia. And, you know, essentially it's about be and do. Be the person you want to be and do the things you want to do and do the things that need to be done. It's about not letting anyone write our future for us, but instead going out and writing it for ourselves. And that principle motivates me today as we seek to confront the challenges facing our country and to build a brighter future for all Americans. So to everyone who is celebrating, happy Kwanzaa from our family to yours.
And you know what's crazy? A lot of you believe everything this woman says. A lot of you fake woke propaganda raising Black folks believe everything this woman says. You could tell what in her, and I seen another YouTube creator showing when in her past was she celebrating Kwanzaa. Her family is from the Oakland area, but Black folks in Oakland don't even celebrate Kwanzaa like that. So when her family was celebrating Kwanzaa, if you believe her, that's on you. I can't make you believe nothing because I'm not like the rest of them. But you can tell the woman was reading off a prompter. Now, Lori, I'm going to show you a video of Lori Lightfoot, the same in Chicago, the same woman that been giving the Chicago people hell. And her her city is still breaking records of Black-on Black murders. Let's get it going. Who we at? Where's she at? And she's with her LBGTQ wife, I believe. a Jewish wife, and she's trying to tell us that she celebrate Kwanzaa. Hold on one second. Let me start this from the beginning. Look at that. This look like a fun. This is like a Saturday Night Live video that's going on here. But let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hold on.
Joyous Kwanzaa, Chicago. Amy and I wish to extend a very beautiful and prosperous Kwanzaa to all of you celebrating this season.
As you light the candles and gather in unity, we hope your holiday is filled with rejoicing and happiness.
The 7 principles of Kwanzaa guide us to unity and cooperation as we work to uplift and protect our neighbors. As you prepare for your Kwanzaa celebrations, I urge you to keep these values in mind, but also maintain COVID-19 safe celebrations. The COVID-19 vaccines are by far the best way to protect yourself and your loved ones from the virus. Anyone who isn't vaccinated should get one as soon as possible to be protected for the holidays. And that includes 5 to 11-year-olds who are now eligible for the Pfizer vaccine.
Fully vaccinated people can gather with others who have been fully vaccinated without restrictions.
That's
if you are
bullshit.
not vaccinated, we recommend that you don't attend any large gatherings. If you still plan to do so, we encourage you to get a COVID test before attending, while also masking and social distancing when possible.
But if you are sick or is experiencing COVID or flu-like symptoms, you should not attend any gatherings, even if you're vaccinated.
We wish you a wonderful 7-night celebration and hope they are filled with renewal and joy.
May the light of peace bring happiness to your home as we wish you the warmth and togetherness of Kwanzaa. Habari Gandhi, Chicago. Joyous Kwanzaa.
And as you guys see, and I want to say another story, but anyway, as you guys see, these super liberal, neoliberal elitists is trying to make you feel like black folks celebrate this. And not even the so-called pro-blacks celebrate this, no matter how they try to fool you on Instagram or Facebook or what have you. They don't celebrate this at all. But Lori Lightfoot's telling you what you need to do and, doing the vaccine and this and that and the third, but she can't even play, that city can't even pay their state employees. Right now, the state employees can't even cash their holiday checks to actually have a Christmas. If you don't believe me, please go look it up. But black folks, why are we still voting for these people? That all these people that's telling us to celebrate Kwanzaa, all these people in relationships with non-black people, being as though, hey, you get in a relationship with non-black folks, hey, that's your thing. I'm not against it because my fiance is she's Hispanic, so I'm not against it. But I'm just saying, this is that they showing you who they are and all the stuff that they do, letting you know how they're not for Black Americans. You guys really need to start doing your own research, because that's the best bet. Because again, most Black people do not celebrate Kwanzaa at all. Believe it what you want, but the facts showed you. This is what they say: 1.7% of Americans, let alone Black Americans. But anyway, you guys take it easy, and I hope you enjoyed the video.